over.
Oh, hey, you can sit with us.
Hi guys, welcome back to Skin Society. Today we're talking about diversity in the beauty industry. I have a question for you ladies. What percentage do you think that we make up as estheticians?
We as in people of color, minorities?
People of color, yes. People of color, minorities, and the whole demographic of the United States.
Estheticians it's like a popular career to have now. So I follow a lot of black estheticians and Hispanic estheticians. I probably would think maybe black, like maybe 15%, maybe Hispanic closer to 20, maybe like 18%.
So we take up 25%, almost 25% of the market?
Between black and Hispanic? Yeah, maybe 25% combined.
And then the rest white?
The rest white?
What you think, Maria?
I think it might be a little lower. I think it's definitely higher for Hispanic estheticians than black estheticians, but probably like anywhere between 8 and 10.
What about you, Krista? What do you think?
I don't think that we make up that much. Really? I honestly think because the United States is a huge scale, and we're not talking about the popular cities like
my girl Google
New York. We're not talking about the popular cities like New York, Philly, Atlanta, Houston, LA. All those things. I think that our percentage is very low because we're talking about metropolitan cities having black estheticians. But what about Arkansas, Nebraska, Wyoming, North Dakota, South Dakota, Idaho, places that we don't live, and these estheticians that we do follow, some of them
those places.
Are from those places, the real popular ones. So what did you come up with, Maria?
So actually, this is crazy. As last year's census, white makes 63.3%. Hispanic or Latinos make 16.3%. Asian 8.7%.
Damn, it's more Asian estheticians than black estheticians?
Black or African American 5.1%. Which actually it's an increase. In 2010, black estheticians only made 3.43%.
What about did you say Hispanic?
Yes. Hispanics make 16.3%.
And how many of that is male with black?
That's a good question.
Does it say?
There's definitely been a spike though between like 2016 and 2020. And actually a decrease in Asian estheticians.
I never seen it. Not saying that they're not there.
A big decrease. Look at that.
Oh wow. Yeah.
And a high increase in white estheticians.
Okay. Oh wow. But only 3% for blacks.
Yep.
And we have stayed on the same
on
scale,
a very linear
scale. Can I tell you?
We're gonna post this up so you guys can see that.
But I think I know why though. I'm gonna tell you something. All right, so when I was in school, I told you I think I was one of 3 black girls. How about you? How many black girls?
No, my whole class. I think we only had 3 white girls.
And what about you?
And I remember all their names. So that's it was very
My part-time class was very diverse. Okay. I feel like my morning class, it was pretty diverse. I would say maybe not full 50-50, but maybe like
all right.
Well, I was in 30.
Next question, right? For the 3, I'm including the black estheticians in my class. Out of the 3, how many of them are using their license? Just me.
Really?
How about you? How many of them that you know are actually got licensed and
is using it?
Yeah.
I want to say pretty much. I think all but 2.
Okay.
And my class was filled. We had a lot of black girls in our class. Are they practicing estheticians today? I don't think so. I know me and another girl were the black ones in the classroom. But we all got our licenses. Maybe 2 girls didn't get them. And that was because of hours, stuff like that. But yeah, pretty much everybody got their license.
I can only think of one person, and she's in Florida.
Oh, wow.
So what I think is happening, because I think that it's a very I thought I just put this on silent. I'm sorry. It is on silent. What the heck is wrong with my phone? I think that it's a very popular career, right? So I think the reason why I thought it was higher, because think about this. Think about how many black lash techs and Hispanic lash techs you guys can think of. A bunch.
But are they licensed?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So think about
exactly.
Think about the black, because I think our numbers would be a lot higher if people actually went to school.
Yeah.
So people were taking
went to school, but finished.
Went to school, finished school, and got their license, because we have so many black lash techs, we have so many black makeup artists. Technically, you're supposed to be an esthetician when you're dealing with the skin, right?
Absolutely.
So people are getting certified, they're getting trained to do makeup, they're getting trained to do lashes, and they're getting certification from Buki from down the street. But the reality is, Buki's not
institution.
They're not an institution, and I'm not knocking you get it the way you get it, but that's why the numbers are so low. You get what I'm saying? I
That
think
makes
if
sense.
I think if these a half of the lash, like I know 1,000 lash artists and they're black.
I think too culturally, like we're just not really taught to take care of our skin.
Yeah.
Right.
I know you mentioned earlier like hair. There's a lot of black hairstylists.
Yeah.
But culturally, hair is a big thing, right?
Right.
Everybody gets their hair done.
Right.
But skin is not really
But
like
think about this
now
though,
it
too.
is.
Yeah, but you know, as a licensed cosmetologist, you're also a licensed esthetician.
Yeah. It
So
goes hand
those
in
numbers
hand.
are probably. I wonder if those
let's
numbers.
look
You
those
know what
up.
I mean? I wonder if those numbers are combined.
higher.
Yeah,
Or
even-
higher.
Yeah, or higher.
Let's
Right.
see.
And then, but another thing is too is like people aren't going to school, so it's like, yeah, I mean, people are going to school, but they're not getting their license.
So do you guys think because it's not a high number of us on the chart? Oh wait, okay, let's do this real quick, guys.
So when it comes to cosmetologists, 92.2% are white.
What?
White women.
Wait, 92%?
Out of the whole United States?
That is crazy.
Black cosmetologists make 10.9%.
That's a lie. I'm not believing that.
Wait, how is it 92 and then 10.9? That's over 100.
Yeah. Look,
We only got 100%.
92.2% were women. Oh, wait. Were white, of which 92% were women and 70%, 70.9% are white.
Okay.
Out of that, 92.2 are women, 7.7 are men.
Oh, okay.
Black estheticians make 10.9%, which is
Okay.
still a
Black cosmetologists
Yes.
make 10.9%.
That's
which
crazy.
is higher than estheticians.
Well, know why? Because like we said again, we
Yeah.
have so many black braiders, so many black quick weave specialists, so many, and none of them, they're doing it out of their shop or secretly under somebody, and I get it, but nobody's going to school to be a cosmetologist.
But then
I go to
also-
I got 5 different good braiders that I go to, and none of them are licensed cosmetologists. They grease the scalp like a mug, but they're not licensed.
Do you think they're interested in?
I think they're interested, but I think also too, growing up as a black woman and our culture in our society, we are self-taught a lot of
Yeah.
things.
Mhm.
Facials, and we're not
In that
self-taught.
kitchen, in that
We're
kitchen,
taught.
yeah.
So our sisters or
A
cousins
luxury.
were taught how to do hair just by saying, "Let me do your hair real quick," and that's how
Mhm.
we grew up, and that's how a lot of them was like, "I'm not going to hair school." Everybody knew that girl in that neighborhood in that block to do hair, so those same clients that she had when she
Right.
was 15
Yeah.
still come to her today because that's culture.
The
Our
only-
hair is a big thing in
Yeah.
our culture.
Right.
So we take care of our hair, but now facials is a little bit something different where we weren't brought up on
Exactly.
taking care of our
I do
skin.
Not
think
at all.
now it's rising, and I think
Yeah.
I like that. I could have a lot of teen clients,
Mhm.
Yeah.
and they are like on it. Like,
Yeah.
what do I
Yeah.
need to do? Are you? Oh,
Wanna
they
know
already
why?
have a mini routine.
TikTok.
Yeah.
TikTok and just social media.
And I think
presence alone.
awareness too. I
Yeah.
think that culturally we grow up thinking that we're very limited to what we
Yeah. Do with our
can
money.
reach, right?
Yeah.
Like
Mhm.
people will tell you, "Oh, you want that? Oh, that's for rich people," and it's like, well,
Yeah.
why can't I be rich?
Yeah,
Or why can't I do that? You know?
But the crazy part is when I worked at like the Botox/dentist office, them girls was young as hell coming in there and getting Botox. Like
What color were they?
white. Like
Yeah.
all like they were so big.
They
and
start at, like,
was young.
21.
Yeah, they were
They
like
start-
18, 19.
Yeah, I'm about to say they
Coming in
started
and
younger
getting
than that.
Botox, and I was just like, "Girl, what the hell is going on?" But that's something we're not used to.
That's cultural, right?
in
for
our
them.
culture.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's culture for them.
So when I was to work for a cardiologist, I worked beside, like we shared an office space with esthetician. That was my first time ever even knowing what an esthetician was, and I was grown. I was like 18, 19. I had no idea. I'm like, what does she do?
Mhm.
An esthetician? What is that? And I just seen her coming in, people leaving out with ice packs and the whole 9 yards. But she was doing like Fraxel laser. She was doing the whole
Cool.
9 yards. She's amazing. She's still in Center City. But she that was my first introduction to an esthetician, right?
Yeah.
She had a bunch of young people coming in, people with like cystic acne. Like she was getting the people through the door, and I was just like, wow. Like this is before I had acne though, and I was like, wow, like this is so cool that she's doing this. But guess what? It was a bunch of parents bringing their white kids in, paying top dollar. I was
Yep.
watching them people cash out thousands of dollars, and I'm like, Dr. Capone, we in the wrong business. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm watching these people cash out, but like you said, it's cultural to them. They knew, like, I feel like it just became a thing to us. Like, when I did go through acne, when I told my mom, like, oh my gosh, my skin, I talked to everybody, my mom, my grandma, everybody was, oh, what's going on with your skin, honey? Nobody said, you need to go see an esthetician.
Yeah.
It wasn't a thing. Like, I feel like we don't know it, but like, I remember like the same doctor that I worked for, Dr. Capone, his daughter was she was getting waxed and laser hair removal at like 16, 17.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
See, when I first learned about being an esthetician, I used to get facials when I was younger, when I was in my early 20s. However, it was always a white girl. And I used to tell like my coworkers, I was like, man, like I don't see a difference in my skin. Not that I had bad skin, but everybody always knew like I had the dark marks
Can
on
I
the
ask you
side.
something real quick? What made you go to an esthetician? Was you referred to somebody from work or something like?
When I was getting facials?
Yeah, like
so
what made
I
you-
had a little boyfriend
Yeah.
who did massages, and then it was like,
Yeah.
oh, I want to go get a massage, and that was the thing, like, oh, I need $250 to get my massage and get my facial. So that was like a luxury
So
that
was
I
you
had.
going to like a Hand and Stone type of place?
No, I went to Millennium Day Spa in Wynwood. So
okay.
it was not like a Hand and Stone type place. It was like a really good like day spa. They just did not have a black esthetician there. So
Right.
it was more so like pampering rather than correction.
Right.
And I was like telling my coworker one day, like, damn, I need to figure out something wrong what's going on with my skin, like, because I was using Chanel Beauty.
Oh my
She
God.
never even told me about sunscreen or anything. And my coworker was like, oh, you should go to school and do it yourself. And I was like, I don't want to be no massages. Like, I don't want to give you a massage.
Right.
And she's like, no, dummy, like, you can be an esthetician. And mind you, she was white. So this coworker at the time was white. I never knew that it was a whole career thing called
Same.
being an esthetician.
Yeah, I had no
So
idea.
then I was like, oh, really? She's like, yeah, you go right to the place down, Aveda down. They had one in South Philly or Queen Village or something
Yeah.
like that. And I was like, oh, I'll think about it. I'll take a look into it. And then that's what started my
Wow.
Interest in skincare.
into skincare.
That is
Because I
cool.
wanted to take care of my own skin. And I felt like when I went to get facials and stuff, even when I got married, me and my husband would go to different places. It was always a white girl putting just papaya on my face. It was
Right.
every treatment was papaya. And I was like, it gotta be a black esthetician. And when I Googled black estheticians in Philadelphia, nobody really came up.
Yeah, no.
And
No.
that's what jumped me into it, because I wanted to be the black girl that when people say I want a black esthetician,
That you want to be that
I
person.
wanted the face
You know what's
to be
so
a
crazy?
black
I
esthetician.
I had a new client yesterday come in, and I asked like, "How did you find me?" And she was like, "Google." And I was like, "Yay!" I was like, I thought about you and how you taught me to do the whole Google thing, right? And then I was like, "Well, what did you type in?" I'm thinking she typed in like facials in South Jersey. She was like,
Black
"I typed in black esthetician."
That's right.
Yeah.
I said, and was I the only one that came up? She said the only one in Jersey. She said the rest of them are in Philly. I was like,
You know what's so crazy,
wow.
guys? I don't know if you guys remember during COVID, I made the black esthetician list. Did you remember that?
Yeah.
I made the black.
Oh my
yes.
God, you did.
I
totally
made
forgot
the
about
black.
that.
I made the black esthetician list of 2021 of black
Yeah.
estheticians to check out, and it was like out of, I don't remember how many people, but it was only 5 of us around the whole United States,
Mhm.
and I made that black and I just thought when someone sent it to me, they was like, I was started crying. I was like, little old me, like, how the
Yes.
hell did y'all find me? I literally made the black esthetician list.
Period.
Of
So yeah, show me.
I'm gonna show it to you. I'm gonna show you.
You can
show
show
it
it later
later.
if you want. If you can't.
Yeah, I show it to you guys.
We're gonna
Yeah.
pin it right
We're
here.
gonna
for
put
you
it
guys
right
to
there,
check
but
it out.
I was
love
on there,
that.
yes.
Yeah.
And that's what sparked. That's what continued my journey even
Yes.
through COVID, because it was like somebody out there who don't even know me is out here rooting for me,
Rooting
putting
for
my
you,
name
yes.
in doors that I'm not even being in or sitting
Yep.
at this table. And it's like the purpose of why I did it has gotten me to where I am now, because my name is
You probably
indoors.
felt so like
It's
fulfilled,
pride.
right?
It's pride, because it was like I wanted to be the black esthetician for the girls in my hood. I wanted to be the black esthetician for the girls that didn't know nothing about skincare
Yeah,
or how
right.
to correct their faces. I wanted to be the black poster girl for black
Period.
estheticians, and I was like, and I did.
Okay.
So when I made that list out of like, it was like Chicago, New York, Houston, and I was the black esthetician name on the list.
I love
That's
that.
a fun fact a lot of people don't know.
Yeah.
I
You
did.
should-
I really
you should-
forgot
you should
about
frame that.
You need to like post
Yeah,
about that.
post that.
Yeah.
You need to frame it in
Make
your
it part of your
office.
TikTok.
But
like
you
your
know me,
journey,
I'm not
you
really
know?
big on social media. Like, I really don't
Well,
care for
print it out and
Instagram,
put
so
it in
I don't
your,
like to literally.
Print it out.
Because
put
that's
it
a
in your-
milestone.
Yeah,
That's important,
notoriety.
like-
That's
But I don't like to brag and boast about my
It's not
accolades.
bragging,
It's not
No.
bragging or boasting. I feel like we come from a place where you like, oh, she thinks she better, because you got that accomplishment. You need to stand on that. Like you said,
Because
on
we
your
come from a
license.
place
Yeah.
where a lot of people hate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that's
Yeah, I'm
a
about to just
beautiful
start
thing.
showing off my accolades.
Yeah,
real
okay.
quick.
Do that, girl. Do that. For
But
real.
sorry, go ahead, Maria.
I
didn't
just
cut you
wanted
off.
to piggyback about the story that we were kind of like talking about in our group chat. The luminous skin girl.
Oh,
I
yes.
love
So
it.
that's
Shout
the
out to my
reason-
girl
yeah.
Morgan.
We love you, Morgan.
Because
Yeah,
this Morgan
Morgan
is the reason why we're doing today's podcast. So
Yeah.
let's literally get on that topic, because
So-
this is so important.
So I sent the post to you guys because Morgan, I even wrote her like, you need to make this a reel so I can reshare it. She was talking about how damn, I just drew a blank, but she was talking about like there's so
the lack
much.
of diversity.
Yeah, no, the lack of diversity, and she was talking about how like how some of these brands are like funny acting when it comes to.
It's harder for us.
It's harder.
Yeah.
It's harder for us to like get on with certain brands because we're black, or because we don't have a bunch of followers, or because we're
There's
not.
no seat at the table
Yeah,
for us.
yeah, there's no seat at the table for us. Like, there's not many black reps. I have one black rep. I work with a lot of different companies. I've even inquired with a lot of different companies, and I have one black rep, and that's from DMK.
I never had a black rep.
Sorry, it's totally not off topic, but kind of like remember. I forgot what the guy's name is. I follow him on Instagram. He's famous in Philly, and I think he's Hispanic. But he put up this thing to vote for him, the dermoscope thing. And let me tell y'all, I went on there last night, and I literally, because it just shows like the photos, and I literally went down the list and picked all the minorities.
I'm rooting for everybody that's black. We on that inspiration.
I didn't even know most of them. I was just like, boop, 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 like my last name.
I
that's
love
black.
it. I love it.
Yep.
But that's crazy.
But yeah, she had made a full post, and she was just talking about, you know, how all the stuff that's going on, and but I will say she is one of the ones, like, she does work with like Airly. She is like a face reality brand ambassador. So
but you would never know that.
No, yeah, because they promote her. I see pictures and stuff on their stuff, but it's just nice to see, like, okay, wow, it's a black woman. But she was saying that they even like judge you off of like your weight, your hair, like all types of stuff, like when they go to pick these ambassadors, and I feel like that's crazy.
It is crazy, but think about it, right? Like, this is something that
Oh shit.
That was so sad. Think about it. This is something that's been in our industry forever and ever, right? Like, just think about the beauty industry in general. Like,
right.
It's very racist.
Yes, poster board.
Like,
you know, the idea of, you know, the most
Perfection.
beautiful woman, or
Yeah.
what is it? White skin, blue eyes, thin.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
it's just so unrealistic.
Yeah,
You know?
it is unrealistic, and it's kind of sad, like, what we have to go through, like, and then, like, we were talking about the other day, how now you have to put your social media handle.
Yeah, I
on
don't
the
like that, because
application.
when I became an esthetician, they never, you went online, you picked the brand, you took their training course, you paid the fee, you sent your money, you got your products, and you had your rep.
Yeah.
Your rep was in communication with you. Hey, I need help with this. I need help with that. They never asked me my Instagram handle, not one day in my life. They never even asked me my website name. It's like, do you have your license?
Yeah.
Do you have your insurance?
Yeah.
Insurance.
You good
They
to go
stop asking
for
for
it?
insurance. I don't remember the last time I got asked
I
for my
don't remember
insurance.
the last time I had
Wow.
to give somebody my insurance either. No, she said that.
I don't remember the last time. The last people I sent my insurance to was SkinScript. So SkinScript don't let you buy chemical peels unless you show them proof of insurance.
Oh, wow.
Crazy.
And I feel like nowadays, the first question I get asked, what's my Instagram handle?
Yeah, that's like,
And
damn.
I tell people all the time, and I express this to you guys too. Instagram followers do not equate to clients.
So it's
Right.
not-
Because
And there's some people, sorry to cut you off, but there's people like that's old school, like my stepmom. She does hair. She has a personal Instagram. She don't ever post. She don't have a business Instagram, but she got clients out the door. Wanna know why?
Yeah.
Because it's word of mouth.
yeah.
So it's like, for you to think that somebody's business is not flourishing because they're not on social media, that's just this new era. But like,
Yeah.
everybody don't survive. Like, everybody don't live in this social media world.
Like
I really
me.
hate
I
it.
hate posting. And
Yeah.
y'all two get on me all the time. Like, I hate posting.
Yeah.
And I don't think people realize that's
Yeah.
marketing, right?
Yeah.
Like, as far as like, you need to figure out who your demographic is, who
Yeah.
you are, who's your audience, who are you trying to target, because that's gonna matter.
Yeah.
If our clientele is between 40 and 50 or whatever, 9 times out of 10 they're not gonna be on
So it's
Instagram.
Right.
Yeah.
They're gonna be on Google though.
They're gonna be on Google.
They're gonna be
Right.
riding on the highway looking at billboards. Like,
Okay.
oh, I see that person. I remember the
Exactly.
number.
Flyers.
Right, and
That
I feel,
kind of
like,
thing.
I feel like, and sometimes trying to get in with these brands is like a popularity contest.
It is.
Yeah, and I'm
that's
not
what I
kissing
think
nobody ass.
Yeah, Morgan
F
was
that.
saying that as well.
I think it's disheartening too, right? Because like, even us, right? Like, we're obviously not like famous estheticians or
Yeah.
anything.
Not yet.
It's coming.
Not yet.
It is
But
coming.
we think about us, right? Like,
Yeah.
we're small companies, we're small businesses, but we have so much to offer. We have so much knowledge collectively. Like, we all just work great together.
And we're
if these
genuine.
companies
It was
could
just
see
rare.
that,
Yeah.
you know, it will be
Yeah.
so like everything will be so different in our industry, especially for
Absolutely.
solo SDs.
Yeah.
I think it's harder for us.
You know what's the hardest part for me to realize too, and it breaks my heart? We're 2023. Why is it not a black girl at this board meeting? Why is it not a black girl in the advertisement? Why is it not a black girl in social media marketing? And say like, okay, we tired of seeing her. Get her.
Oh,
Get
you
her.
mean in these corporate companies?
Get her.
Yeah.
Yes, get her. Get those girls. I don't care if they're Asian. I don't care if they're black. I don't care if they're Hispanic. I don't care what they are. I just want to see diversity
I
in
agree.
these companies, especially when y'all targeting hyperpigmentation.
Yeah, we are like,
We are poster girls for hyperpigmentation.
Right.
And y'all
Yeah.
don't have girls that look like us. And then when y'all pushing these products and y'all doing these before and afters, I'm like, wait, where was the hyperpigmentation?
Right.
Where is it at now? And
Right.
y'all trying to do these little flip slides so we can look real quick and promising us products that will work, but you don't have a girl that's sitting at the table
That's
that
why
looks like me.
Yeah, that's why I pride myself on partnering with companies that do cater to black skin.
Yes.
Yeah.
And like have them in their posters. Like if you look just on that wall right there,
Yeah.
like you see all of those posters
And
are black.
I tell my clients all the time, like, if you are looking at a place where there is, whatever it is, whatever
Yeah.
you're looking for it to do, if on their page you don't see people that look like you, that is not the place for
That
you.
is
Yeah,
not the
and
place.
if
Like-
you have protocols that do not have fits 4, 5, and 6, I'm like, nope,
Yeah.
no for me. If you don't have it saying in the bottom, I will not use this protocol. Somebody 4, 5, and 6. That means you don't give a damn.
Yeah.
Because you did not take the time to study to whether will this work
Yeah.
on white skin? Will this work on
Yeah.
black skin?
I don't even offer nothing that I can't use on all
black
skin.
Same. I don't buy it.
I don't buy it.
It's
If I
not worth
can't
it.
use it on every skin complexion,
I
I don't buy it.
Because
What
it's
I'm gonna
not-
do with it?
The crazy thing is 2023.
Yeah.
Where the fuck is the diversity?
Ooh.
Honestly, like,
Angry.
Yeah,
it's
I
because
am,
it's so, like, it's true. Like, it's
Yeah.
2023. Like,
Yeah.
what is happening that
Yeah.
It's childish.
we are still boxed into, like, this
Right.
corner?
But I think also too, I think some of us are intimidated in a way. Like for example, if I go to school for some months, I don't care if it's 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, 6 months to get my license, I'm not only going to do lashes.
Yeah.
I'm not only going to, I feel like lashes is a great cash cow.
Yeah.
But you went to school for skin. That's just like a little sprinkle that they give you.
And you know what? Lash artists fall off in the sense of, like, you guys cut yourself short by
Yeah.
not providing skin services.
Yeah.
Lashes and skincare goes hand in hand.
Yeah, you can
If
really
you
be
have a
eating.
client who's oily, the
Yeah.
retention sucks. You can literally look at them and be like, listen, what does your skincare look like?
Right.
And that's
Yeah.
your opportunity
To
there
add,
to add that service on to
Yeah,
lashes.
but
And go ahead.
a lot of people don't jump into skincare because they don't realize how expensive it is. We talk about this all
That's
the time.
true.
Yeah.
We dropping $5
I
grand like
can't
at the
even-
drop of now. Oh, y'all
Yeah.
want to spend $5 grand real quick? Y'all want
Yeah.
to spend. A
Yeah.
lot of people don't have that money
Right.
to actually spend on these brands.
I
And
But
it's
the
like,
lash artists do. I be watching y'all girls
But
on
they-
TikTok.
they make
Look how much I made today.
Their ROI must be good because
Yeah.
I don't think
you
they
know how
spend
much
a lot
you
on
know how much a
trades.
But
tray of
yeah, but-
lashes cost? Anywhere from $20 and under. Like
but
they
if
be
you want to
getting them
buy
from Shein.
Chanel's bags, what do you expect?
That's true.
They
They
know
spending
ROI.
that Chanel
Yeah.
money.
We spend our money literally on product.
Yeah.
They're spending their money on keeping up with the lifestyle of a lash artist. They
Right.
got the big
Yeah.
Mercedes outside.
Yeah.
They got the big pocketbook. But they don't have no good shit.
Maybe
Yeah.
they're just not interested into skin, but I feel like that's where we lose
I
in
think
the
skin
numbers.
is scary though.
Skin, that's why I said
It's a
they're
lot.
intimidated. That's
Yeah.
what I was saying. I was like, I think they're intimidated because skin, you can't, you mess up somebody's lashes, okay, they might fall off and they can come back and put them on. But you take the risk of scarring people, burning
Yeah.
people.
Yeah. But
Skin is, you have to really be fully invested into yourself, your clients, and what you're doing.
But
to
that's
put
why it's a
somebody's skin.
never-ending thing. It's not
Yeah.
like I just finished school and then let
But
me
that's
just
why
stop
I think.
studying.
But that's what I'm saying. That's why I think that there's more of us, but I think that we're not listed because we're not licensed. I think people
Yeah.
are going to school, getting the information that they need, like whatever. I'm gonna just do this. Whatever.
I think
get this
the lack of
salon
resources too.
Yeah.
I feel like at least when I started, there was a lot of stuff that I didn't know. Like I had no even recently when we went to the event that we went to for Hydrinity, you know,
Right.
like
Yeah.
there was so much information that I literally was like where
Yeah.
the hell have I been? Under a rock?
Yeah.
You know?
No, seriously.
But I think that plays a role.
But that's what she was like trying to like say, like, you know, we have to go and like pull back curtains and move
Yeah.
mountains to get information. They're just not like, hey, you're an esthetician, check out our new product and here's some literature
Yeah.
for your
Right.
thing. You have to literally be
Hey,
up
look at me,
looking-
pick
yeah.
me.
You know,
like,
I'm always so surprised when I get DMs from companies like, hey, like this, and if you're watching this, sir, I'm sorry, I don't know his name, but he reached out and he was like, hey, like, I'll be in the Pensacola area, like, I would love to come by. And I was like, oh, okay, but I'm running my head,
Yeah.
I'm always on 10, so I didn't invite him back, but I meant to send y'all the DM, but I'm always like impressed, like, okay, wow, somebody's reaching out, even though clearly they want to sell us a device,
Yeah.
but it's like, okay, you see me. Because you wrote me,
Even
you
though
see
I'm
me.
Yeah.
little right now.
I'm little, but you see me. You're
Yeah.
interested. Okay, cool.
The only time I get reached out to is to do brand deals, and that's just not what I.
As
That's
from,
not
from
who
like
I am.
from like skincare companies.
From like skincare companies, like, hey, you want to be a paid like influencer or a paid like brand ambassador, but that's not my route.
Yeah.
That's not who I am. I'm not trying to
yeah.
influence somebody to buy something because I'm getting a check behind it. If
Yeah.
I don't believe in the product or the brand,
I was
That
say,
part.
let me make this
Yeah.
clear. If you want to throw some money my way, boom, boom, throw it. But I have to trust try the product. I have to really love it, and I have to believe in it before I promote it. I think I can say this for all of us. You will never see us pushing a product that we do not love. I don't care how big this podcast get. I don't care how much we blow up. Yeah. We have integrity. We are people, and we care, and we are real, and we are genuine. If we don't like something, we're not going to promote it. We're not going to stand behind it. I want y'all to know that. Time date this, because we're not doing it.
Yeah, I'm not doing it. It's just, I'll be looking at I'm like, what are you selling? Like, what is this? And I'll be like, no next. And I just don't respond.
No, I like when companies send me stuff. Like, I've had a company send me some stuff. I actually do like their samples. Yeah.
Samples
I love when
cool.
send it all to me. Like, I like when a company send it to me. Forget his name. It's the East 29. I think they like in another country. But I've been using their serums, and I do like it. I don't know if I will bring it on for retail, only because I already got so much shit. Yeah. But I do like their stuff. So it's like, okay, I appreciate it, and I will tell people about it.
So what do you guys think that we can do differently in the industry as estheticians to kind of start changing the stigma?
Keep pushing the message.
Yeah, diversity. And encourage anybody that we know who did go to school and didn't get their license to get their freaking license.
But also when we go to these events, hey, because even when we went to the Hydrinity event, we was only black girls there. Yeah. Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, we were.
No, I think it might have been 1% behind us.
One other person.
Yeah. I think they were like,
you sit at the other table.
When we go to these events, like when we make our presence known, it's like, yo, where is your diversity at in your product? Where's your diversity at in your campaign? Because guess what?
Right.
We are the ones spending the money. Like, F what Instagram has going on, F what followers are doing. When you ask for somebody to buy into your product, it's us that's, coming together like, okay, I got my 5, you got your 5, where your 5 at? Right. And sending it to y'all with no problem. Like with ProCell, we came together and gave them, $20 grand off the bat. And like literally an hour, and it was just like, okay, bye. Nothing else from them. Yeah. Well, we have you, but
now. But
at
the time,
but it's like we are the ones that's really dropping money because we believe in technology. We believe in the science behind skincare. So we just want brands to think of us when you're doing it, or
when you're doing your marketing, when you are running these trials and you need not volunteers. What do they call like
clinical research?
Send us some shit.
Or even if you need an ambassador, and that's what breaks my heart because I was so mad when I saw somebody else get picked over you. And it's not like a pick you, but for you to know somebody personally and then they pick somebody else, it was like I wanted to beat everybody up for you. And I know exactly what you're
talking about.
And we're not going to talk about it.
But can I say something? And I don't care because it's not about, I'm not going to talk about the company that you're talking about. But
fuck no.
So,
period.
So listen, when my first year as an acne expert through Face Reality, y'all see my client, Alana's photos. The dark skinned girl, she's pinned on my profile.
With all those blackheads and stuff, yeah.
No, not even not her.
Oh, the
whole face of acne. Listen, she nominated me for the Acne Expert of the Year. A few other, I got nominated like 3 times. I filled out once you get nominated, you have to write your response. They ask you about all the stuff that you use, the whole 9 yard. I took my time with those responses. Like, I didn't just rush it. I went through it, took my time. I really put my thought and effort and care and concern into it, right? I didn't get picked.
That's fine.
That was fine. Yeah. But when I saw the people who got picked and their before and afters could not touch mine. I'm not a fucking hater. I'm not a hater. When I tell you them before and afters was the results that they submitted, I get that in 2 weeks with my clients. Yeah. Like the before and afters that I submitted, and it was one black girl that got submitted that won too, because it was like a few different winners. But when I tell you that the finalists, their results couldn't touch mine. Yeah. And black skin's harder to treat, and I didn't get picked. So then the event happened in the New York trade show. I went there. I met with the CEO and all of that stuff.
He's really nice.
He's really nice, and he was so impressed by me. Like, hi, how are you? Like, I'm like, hi. He's like, you should sign up for it. I'm like, I did. And then they just had another program for an ambassador, and I applied for that as well. I didn't get picked, and it's just like I know it's because they're going off on my followers. Like I know what it is. Like because
my social media presence.
My social media presence. Because at the time I wasn't really posting heavy, but if I was an ambassador, I would post heavy. But the reality is, I know I'm beautiful. I know I'm educated. And I know what the fuck I'm doing. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, it was like a smack in the face. Like, damn. And then to see who they picked, it was like...
But you know what? This kind of gives us, like... Let's set the time now, right? But we're going to stamp and stand on this, okay? Yeah. But this gives us the opportunity to, like, then... No, like we know what we have, we know where we're going, we know where we're growing to. Yeah. When we get to that point, let's all make it a point that if you guys, if as a company, if you're not targeting to minorities,
Yeah.
if that's not your demographic, if estheticians are not who you're kind of like coming for, then we don't want nothing to do with y'all.
Yeah, and we stand on business.
Yeah, we'll
over
stand
here.
on that. And then also, I'm not afraid to go up and have these conversations with these
Period.
CEOs and stuff like that. Like, hey, I feel like you guys don't shine enough light on black skin. And then you know what else too? I've never been repost on Face Reality's page ever. They've never repost my before and after. And I love Face Reality. I go hard for that.
Procel do.
Yeah. Procel will repost you like nothing. Can I get a reshare? Whatever it is. Oh yeah. So what happens is you just keep tagging us, and then if we're interested in reposting the photos, we'll reach out to you for the written consent from the client, and then we'll share it on our profile.
Oh wow.
And that was a year ago. Like, so it's to the point now, I don't know if you guys noticed, but when I post my acne boot camp, I don't even call it acne boot camp no more, because that's their thing.
Yeah.
I just, like, I took it off the pictures, and that's why I had repurposed them and just repinned them, because I'm not going to keep praising. I'm just going to say, you do my acne boot camp or whatever, but I'm not. I used to put face reality.
Yeah.
I stopped doing that because
message.
like, y'all not really supporting me. I mean, y'all supported me in a way to where as though I get the products and I get to do the treatments.
Yeah.
They taught me the protocols and all of that stuff, but the reality is I don't feel supported from them like I did in the beginning.
Like, dang, at least comment.
Yeah.
Like, good
Like,
job.
sometimes
It's
they'll like it,
amazing.
or like say if I post it on my story and tag them, they'll just send me a blue heart. Just fucking share it on your story.
You know what?
My pictures are impeccable. The lighting is great. Everything is like it goes. So it's like reshare it. You can't even reshare it on your story. And last thing, Crystal, the only thing that I did like about them, well, not the only thing, but the thing that got me with them in the beginning is if you have a question about any type of acne, you can call their acne expert team.
Yeah.
So at the beginning, I felt so supported. Yeah. But you guys support me behind closed. I don't remember the last. I probably called them twice since when I first started, because I was just so afraid with the black skin. But I can do it with my eyes closed, so I don't call them. But you guys supported me good behind closed doors.
Yeah.
But I don't feel that support publicly from Face Reality.
Well, that's
at
why
all.
I don't feel bad when I share people manuals for free. Like,
Okay.
I don't feel
Here you
bad.
go, sis.
Here
You
go,
get it,
like,
you get it.
I don't feel bad. Like, I bought it, so what? I didn't already chalk my money. I'm gonna reshare it as much. Like, we all gonna eat off this $1,300.
I will say
like,
that there is a few of their like when I go to the events, the women, everybody there, like they're
of course
ambassadors.
they're nice. Because
No,
they want you to
no,
be
but
like,
no, I follow some of them, and I forget her name is escaping me at the moment. But she's like the main educator. I love her. Yep. I love her. She is the shit.
Sweet.
She is the truth. She is sweet. We follow each other on Instagram, and a lot of the girls that work there, they all followed me. But I feel like, and like she'll like my stuff and all that stuff, but I feel like whoever's running that marketing page,
social media marketing.
don't fuck with me. It's like whoever runs their social media, you need to take the stick out your ass, get a grip, and support who supports you. Because I spent a lot of money.
It's like Mean
with
Girls,
Face
but
Reality.
it's like once they get your money, they don't care.
No, I don't even feel like it's that. I just feel like they selective. Like, I feel like they feel like you can't sit with us. Like, we're not going to post your... Why not? Why not? I tagged you in the post.
Like, oh, she got 2,000 followers.
Yeah. But the thing is...
We're not worried about
my
this.
results are amazing. Yeah. Why not? Why would you not want to share it? And then it's... You need somebody a fit 6 that your acne is clear using your products on your product on your page.
They already got your money.
Yeah.
Like, when we realized that, like, I think the angry part, the disappointed part, once we realize like it's a game, like it's like going to the store and buy a pair of shoes. Like, you're not gonna go write the CEO of Nike because your shoe has discoloration on it. It's like they got your money, now what's next? So it's like,
I think what's next for me is at the next event, because they did an event in Philly at the Philly show, and then it was like a happy hour.
New York, they do one in New York too.
No, but they had like a happy hour thing, and then it was like a live Q&A with the CEO guy or whatever, and he was asking like, what do you guys, and everybody was singing their praises.
Of course they are.
I was too, but this time I'm gonna say, hey, like, I feel like this. I love you guys. That's why I'm here at this event again, but I don't feel like I get any support from you guys social media wise.
But then
I don't get
crazy.
a repost, a reshare, a comment, nothing.
Because
like, sorry, go ahead.
It's like you can be angry, but at the same time, we gotta be cautious with our words, because the next thing you know, there's type people's like, oh, I know her stuff works, and this is what's thriving her business. So if she comes to me with this angry approach about not being welcome at the table,
Well,
we want to block her account.
Yeah,
like,
right.
You ever imagine
Yeah,
they'll block
I
her.
take it back.
No, I can't see them doing that. But I think that they need to know, because as I would want to know, and as a company, that's how you grow. So I don't feel like I led with this. I led with love. I love Face Reality. I love how affordable their products are. I love how effective they are. I love how they work, and I love anywhere from a 15-year-old to somebody in their 30s can afford their products. I love that. However, I feel like I need a little bit more support from you guys when it comes to social media. And not that social media is like the most important thing to me, but when I see you support other people and other estheticians, I'm like, damn, I tagged them too. This picture is great. Like, or at least tell me why you haven't shared. Like, maybe you don't like my lighting. Maybe you want me to take the pictures differently. Communicate that with me so I know, so I don't feel like you just don't fuck with me. That's what I feel like. But I thank you guys. Anybody else got anything? All right,
no, my motto,
thank you guys so much for watching this episode. Send this to your favorite Face Reality rep so they can see it. So no shade. Send this out to all of your friends and family. Have them watch, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bells, and like I said, you can sit with us.
Yes,
and
unlike those other companies, you can sit with us.
Yeah, we love feedback, and like I said, I don't want to end it off on that with Face Reality. I do love you guys.
We love them all. It's just that,
there's room for improvement.
Yeah.
And that's okay.
And diversity.
Yep. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching.
Bye.
I hope you guys
Bye.
like the video. Bye.